Sam, dude, Salamander here, and welcome to week 9 of the PBAL. I'm Sam, the coach of the Solihull Samurotts, and this week we're taking on TDTowers and the Seattle Dragonairs. So, again, I already recorded a battle because I just forget to do the team builder beforehand. And I really wish I did this week, because as you'll see with my Flygon Tiki, I fucked up the movesets a little bit. So I added Rock Smash. I don't know why, and I don't even know what I was supposed to replace it with. But I added Rock Smash for some reason, so that was just uselessly there. I had Earthquake, Crunch, and Superpower. So before I explain the moves any further, let me just show you the team, because we got to do that because I'm a big dummy. Team this week is, what I'm predicting, is Tapu Lele, Raichu, Mamoswine, Vaporeon, Salazzle, and Weezing. And they also have a Decidueye, Salamence, Persian, and a Registeel. I didn't think they'd bring Decidueye just because I run Sun Team quite often. So I didn't think they'd bring it because of that. Same with Registeel. Then Persian just didn't really add anything to the team against me, I don't think, and I've got Cobalion, which can eat hits for days, and a decent amount of fighting coverage. And then Salamence, I've got 2 fairy types, effectively was the reason, and I also got a rock type with Armaldo. I've got Glaciate on Victini, but I don't think most people expect that, because most people will expect physical. But yeah, that's the team. I brought Earthquake for the Salazzle, for the Raichu, just stab in general. It's good on Weezing if they're not running Levitate. It's good for Registeel. I think I was supposed to run... Oh, I was supposed to have Rock Slide. I couldn't remember what I meant to put on there. I think it's supposed to be Rock Slide for that Mamoswine, I believe. And for the Salamence as well. I also had Crunch because I'm stupid. I don't know why I thought Dark was quad effective on Lele when it's Psychic Fairy. Like, I knew it was Psychic Fairy, but for some reason my mind kept thinking, like, oh, Dark's quad effective on it. So I put a lot of Dark moves on there, when I should have put something else on there. Like, what else out of curiosity does Flygon get? See what else I could have put in instead of a Dark type move. Because something tells me it gets Shadow Claw or something. Does it not get Shadow Claw? Huh. Brutal Swing. Scale Shot. I forgot about Scale Shot. Ooh. I did not know Boosted Speed. That's interesting. Okay, I don't know what I would have replaced on there. For the Lele, exactly. Probably Steel Wing. Maybe First Impression, but it's Bugs Neutral on it as well. I remember checking that. Because that was my original plan. So probably something like Steel Wing maybe for Lele. I wouldn't really want to send out Flygon into Lele anyway, but just in case it happened, like it would be nice. And then Superpower, I ran for the Persian, the Registeel. I mean, Earthquake would probably be better, but still. And I also ran it for Mamoswine. It works on Mamoswine really well too. So yeah, that was my Tiki, and probably the worst build I've done in it this week, honestly, but hey ho, she's here. And we've got Sylke, who I also messed up the build for. She's got Light Clay this week, however, I forgot to put Aura Veil on here because I'm stupid. I put Blizzard, Extra Sensory, and Dark Pulse on here. Again, Dark Pulse, for some reason I thought it was quad effective. I can't tell you why I thought it was quad effective. I should have gone with maybe Hex instead. I had Extra Sensory to, like, if I predict it. If Salazzle or Weezing was low and I could kill it, Extra Sensory is there, but I wouldn't have it stay in otherwise. Or I predict the switch into it. I should have had, like, Freeze Dry maybe instead of Dark Pulse, just for the Vaporeon or Hex, I think. Would have been a lot better. And then Heal Bell, I should have just had Aura Veil. Like, Heal Bell is a handy move, but at the same time, like, I just needed Aura Veil, I think. Especially because Light Clay was just useless with, you know, I effectively had no item this game with Sylke, which was unfortunate. Then we got Life Orb holding Sooner. with 50 Star, Searing Shot, Expanding Force, Shadow Ball, and Glaciate. Now, I don't know why I don't run Blue Flare. because it's more damage, it just has slightly less chance to burn. But I just keep going with Searing Shot for some reason. I just looked at it now and I was like, huh, why did I go for Blue Flare? When I was like just looking at my team over again. Also got Expanding Force because I figured it would be really good against because they've got Lele. It'd be really nice with the Psychic Terrain. Would do big damage on everyone because it's stab and, you know, it's stab and terrain boosted and double damage because of... no, it's not double damage, it's like 1.5 times damage. It's still a lot. And it would just like one-shot Weezing and Solihull. It would do like major damage to everyone else. Glaciate was for the Salamanders, and then Shadow Ball was for Lele and Raichu. And Searing Shot is for like, you know, Mammoth, of course. Just a general fire stab. If we don't have Psychic Terrain up, I feel like Searing Shot is the way to go instead. Depending who's out. And you know, who knows, hopefully we can get a burn as well, which would be really nice. Next we got Blunder Policy Super Die. It's got Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Close Combat, and Iron Head. So Iron Head is of course for that Lele. Close Combat is for the Persian and the Mamo. And then Stone Edge is for the let's say Swampert, the Salamanders. Unfortunately it doesn't get any ground type moves, so I couldn't really give it anything for Weezing or Salazzle. I could have probably gone Zen Head, but in fairness. I feel like that would have been good, maybe instead of Stone Edge. Because then I could have had an Iron Head instead, but then I would have had to switch items. And I also had Stealth Rock just for, like, you know, it'd do good damage against Salamanders and the Mamoswine, but it would also just do, you know, just helpful chip damage to the rest of the team, So I thought that was a good move to go on it. Next we got Envy. I've got Knock Off, Toxic, Recover, and Rain Dance this week. I figured a lot of their threats aren't really... Like, the two main threats on the team was Lele and Raichu, I thought. Like, Salamence was a little bit of a threat. And like, Mamo is, especially for Flygon. Actually, Mamo's just really good on most of my team, to be honest. But I figured I'd go Toxic just to do more damage. I thought it would be a bit better. It'd be better, especially on that Vaporeon. It can get Heal Bell, but you know, it'd be nice to get a few turns of Poison off if it doesn't go for it for whatever reason. And I also ran Rain Dance, which is kind of weird. I ran it mainly for Armaldo, since I thought Armaldo could wreck a lot of their team. So I was hoping, you know, to get the Swift Spin boost up. So I got Heavy Duty Boots. I got Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Knock Off and Rapid Spin. So again, I thought Dark was quite effective on Lele for whatever reason. But it's got Rock Slide for Salamence, it's got it for the Mamo, it's got Earthquake for Raichu, Salazzle, and Weezing. And it's got Knock Off, which I thought was originally for Lele, but I should have gone with like... well, you know, let me check what Armaldo gets again, just to have a little look-see what it gets, because I could have gone with a better move than Knock Off, I think. I guess Shadow Claw, that would have definitely been better, a lot better for the Lele. And then, like, I could literally hit the entire team other than maybe Vaporeon, but I don't really get, like, a good physical Grass or Electric move, unfortunately. So Vaporeon, like, really walls me, but, you know, why am I going to send out Armaldo against Vaporeon, really? It doesn't really get any good coverage to take that down, unfortunately. And then, Decidueye, like, Knock Off's 4 as well, I guess. But Shadow Claw would have definitely done a lot better of a job for that Lele, I think. So I believe... Yeah, that's my team. So agree to ignore that. That was from my Nuzlocke a while back. Yeah, that's the team. Probably my worst build, I think, yet, just because of how much I fucked up on Moldo and Ninetales, and just like thinking Dark was quite effective on Lele. But you know, it happens. You know, I need to start doing team builders before the battle, just so I can, you know, make sure everything's okay and whatnot, so this doesn't happen again. So hopefully week 10 this won't happen. Or week 2, this won't happen for MTBA. If you're not watching that, definitely go check it out. Week 1 just came out this week. So we had the battle against Nelson, so that came out Tuesday for the team builder and Wednesday for the battle. And from next week onwards, it'll be Monday team builder, Tuesday battle. So yeah, check out TDTowers YouTube channel, it'll be in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you enjoyed. enjoy the battle tomorrow, my dudes. Bye.